Thank you. We may be seated. Dr. Salome M. Biako, Principal Secretary, State Department for Correctional Services. Brigadier Retired John K. Warioba, the Commissioner General of Prisons. Farida Salim, CECM for Trade, Tourism, Cooperative, Industry and Marketing, County Government of Kisumu. Flora Moria, Regional Commissioner, Nyanza. Wilfred Kati, Deputy Commissioner of Prisons, and all prisons officers present. All government officials and elected leaders present. Rose Nyamunga, former women representative. Priti Chandaria, Chandaria Foundation, and the team from Safal Group, all inmates and the Kisumu prison community, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Happy International Women's Day. I'm happy to join you in celebrating this significant day. Today, we are gathered here at Kisumu Women's Prison, united in solidarity with women across Kenya and around the world. I bring you greetings from the President, Dr. William Ruto, who sends his regards to all the remarkable women of our nation, including those present here. He is celebrating this day in Embu County. Last year, I celebrated the day with the women at Langata Women's Prison. I'm glad that I'm able to join you here in Kisumu for the 2024 celebrations. As we came through town, I noticed how orderly and clean Kisumu is. I congratulate the governor for the great work the county government has done to make Kisumu a model city. After conducting a tour of the women's prison facility, I want to take this opportunity to commend the team led by the commissioner for a job well done in taking care of the women here. The children's area is a state-of-the-art facility. I thank you for ensuring that the children are growing in a conducive environment despite the circumstances their mothers find themselves in. As we gather under the theme, Invest in Women, Accelerate Progress, we recognize the importance of inclusivity and empowerment in our society. This is a call for all of us to invest in the potential and well-being of women, knowing that the empowerment is not just the right thing to do, but a catalyst for progress in every sphere of life. When you invest in women, when you invest in a woman, she transforms her family and her community as well. I want to express our gratitude to the Chandaria family represented by Priti Chandaria of the Chandaria Foundation for their unwavering support in empowering vulnerable Kenyans. It is through contributions of partners like Chandaria Foundation that people have been transformed and empowered. Priti, pass our regards to Dr. Manu and our dear mother, Mrs. Aruna Chandaria. Please thank them on my behalf for consistently looking out for the interest of others. Ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate this great day, I want to remind everyone that being in prison is not an end in itself. It can be a new platform for finding oneself and opening new chapters of life that can change the lives of inmates and other people. This facility can be the place where the lives of these women change for the better. I say this because I have seen lives transformed. Our visit today is supported by scriptures in Matthew 25, verses 35 to 36, and I quote, "For I was hungry, and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you invited me in. I needed clothes, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you looked after me. I was in prison, and you came to visit me." End of quote. My work in prison started in 2016 when I received a call from the Langata Women Prison with a request to introduce Joyful Women organization to them. Joyful Women is a table banking-based economic empowerment program where members meet every month to save, borrow, and invest money from the table, which they use to start and grow their businesses. Table banking was not going to work in prison because the inmates are not in a position to run a business and earn an income. After months of seeking a suitable solution, I went to Langata Prison and taught cross-stitch, a skill I learned when I was young. Cross-stitch is a form of count thread stitching that produces a pattern which, when finished, looks like a picture. A magnificent piece of art indeed. These cross-stitch lessons at Langata Women's Prison saw the birth of a life-changing program that enables the inmates to earn a living because they are paid for every stitch in a finished cross-stitch piece. After Langata, we were able to introduce the program to Nakuru, Shimolatewa, Kakamega, and Kitale women's prisons. Our intention is to be in all women's prisons in Kenya. Through cross-stitch, we have seen the inmates become economically empowered. This has enabled them to educate their children and take care of their families while behind bars. The program has made it easy for the inmates to be accepted back into the community once they leave prison. Cross-stitching is an activity that brings joy and pride to everyone who engages in it. For the women in prison, this skill gives them dignity, an income, respect from family, and a feeling of achievement. It also contributes to their mental well-being as it is relaxing, keeps one busy, and focused on a goal to finish the piece perfectly. Since inception, the program has benefited 1,200 women who have been trained on cross-stitch, with over 7,000 lives impacted indirectly. To date, over 25 million Kenya shillings has been paid out to those who have made cross-stitch pieces. You too have an opportunity to join this group of empowered women. God willing, we will come back here soon to train you on cross-stitch. Thank you. I urge those responsible for the women's inmates to encourage them to learn, to earn an income-generating skill, some of which will be provided through this workshop we are launching today. Ladies and gentlemen, as we conclude, let us carry forward the spirit of hope, belief, and empowerment that defines this day. Let us pledge to support and uplift women in our communities, workplaces, and homes, advocating for policies and actions that promote gender equity and ensure equal opportunities for all. Thank you to everyone who has contributed to making this International Women's Day celebration a success. With those few remarks, it's my singular honor to declare the construction of the Chandaria Kisumu Women Prisons Workshop officially launched. Thank you for your kind attention, and may God bless you. As I sit down, wakati ninaketi, mnikubalie niseme asante kwa nyote, haswa wale ambao wameweza kututumbuiza siku ya leo. Yale maneno ambaye mmesema ni maneno ya muhimu sana na ni maneno ambaye inasaidia jamii. Na kama vile tumesema, Mungu azidi kutusaidia na wasaidie hata wakati mko hapa gerezani, maana tunajua kwamba kwa majaliwa yake Mwenyezi Mungu siku moja mtatoka. Asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki.